Picture this. You wake up, swing your legs out of bed, and realize you feel weaker. Your muscles, once strong and dependable, now seem to resist even the simplest movements. Climbing stairs feels like lifting weights. Holding a shopping bag strains your arm. For millions of aging adults, this quiet but relentless loss of muscle strength creeps in slowly and dangerously. But here's the real shock. It's not just a natural part of aging. It's preventable. In fact, it may already be happening to you right now, even if you feel fine today. What if I told you that a single, everyday food, one most people overlook, has been clinically shown to slow down, even reverse, this silent muscle loss? If you're over 50, you need to hear this, because right now, as you're watching this, thousands of older adults are experiencing something called sarcopenia, the progressive loss of muscle mass that starts as early as your 30s and accelerates with each decade. It affects everything from balance and metabolism to heart health and independence. And most people don't even know it's happening until they fall, fracture a bone, or find themselves unable to get up without assistance. This video isn't about scare tactics. It's about real, practical hope. Because groundbreaking research shows that one nutrient-dense food, often neglected in modern diets, could be the game-changer we've all been looking for. This isn't about magic pills or unrealistic diets. It's about something you can add to your plate today. And this isn't just my opinion. This is backed by top researchers from institutions like Harvard Medical School, the Mayo Clinic, and the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. So if you, or someone you love, has been feeling weaker lately, or if you're committed to staying strong, independent, and mobile well into your 70s and 80s, you're in the right place. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal might just help you change the course of your health for years to come. Before we get started, make sure to click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you never miss a tip that helps you live stronger, longer. Ready to find out what food doctors are now recommending to prevent age-related muscle shrinkage? Let's get started. Here's what most people don't realize. Age-related muscle loss doesn't just affect your ability to lift things or stand up. It's directly tied to your independence, your metabolism, and even your risk of chronic disease. Muscles are more than just strength. They're active tissue that burn calories, regulate blood sugar, protect your bones, and stabilize your posture. When your muscle mass declines, everything else begins to fall apart too. The clinical term for this is sarcopenia. And it's shockingly common. Research shows that nearly 1 in 3 adults over the age of 60 already experience significant muscle loss. By age 80, that number jumps to nearly 50%. And the worst part? You can be losing muscle even if you don't notice it. It's not always dramatic. It might start with feeling a bit slower, a bit more tired, taking longer to recover from walks or workouts, struggling to carry groceries. These are early signs. And if nothing is done, sarcopenia leads to falls, fractures, hospitalizations, and a loss of independence that is difficult to regain. Even more alarming, muscle loss doesn't just reduce strength. It increases the risk of insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. That's because muscles help regulate hormones, glucose, and blood flow to the brain. And guess what? The modern diet isn't helping. Most aging adults don't get enough high-quality protein, omega-3s, or anti-inflammatory nutrients. They eat less due to lower appetite, or choose foods low in the very nutrients their muscles depend on. Add to that certain medications that interfere with nutrient absorption, sedentary lifestyles, and chronic stress. And it becomes clear, muscle loss isn't a personal failure. It's a systemic, preventable health crisis. But there is a solution, and it doesn't require fancy supplements or expensive gyms. Coming up, I'll show you the specific food one doctors and researchers now recommend as a top priority for preserving muscle mass as you age. You'll learn why it works, how to eat it, and when to include it in your daily routine for the best results. Don't worry. This isn't about overhauling your entire lifestyle. It's about one smart change with powerful results. Stick around. Your muscles are counting on you. Now imagine this: a simple, everyday food, available at your local market, maybe even already in your fridge, has been shown in multiple peer-reviewed studies to do something truly remarkable. It doesn't just slow down muscle loss. It actively helps rebuild lean muscle tissue in aging adults, even those in their 70s, 80s, and beyond. Sounds too good to be true, right? That's what many researchers thought too, until the results came in. In one clinical trial, participants who ate this food daily experienced measurable gains in strength and muscle thickness in just 6 weeks. In another, their balance, posture, and walking speed significantly improved without changes in exercise. So what is it? Hold on, because we're almost there. But before we name this game-changing food, it's important to understand why it works. This food doesn't rely on just one magical compound. It contains a synergistic mix of amino acids, vitamins, and bioactive compounds that do 3 things exceptionally well. 1. Stimulate muscle protein synthesis, even in older adults with anabolic resistance. 2. Reduce chronic inflammation that weakens muscles and slows recovery. 3. Improve hormonal balance, supporting testosterone, IGF-1, and growth hormone, key players in maintaining muscle integrity. Doctors have long recommended protein for muscle support, but not all protein is created equal. Many older adults focus on quantity over quality, but this food offers the most bioavailable form of protein, meaning your body can absorb and use it far more effectively than plant sources, or even many supplements. Plus, it comes packed with micronutrients that enhance muscle energy production, fight oxidative stress, and help your nervous system fire properly, so your muscles contract and relax like they're supposed to. And here's what's really exciting. This food is affordable, accessible, and easy to prepare. You don't need a blender, a subscription, or a chef's degree to make it work. You just need to know how and when to include it. That's what we're diving into next. Because in the next few minutes, I'll not only reveal this muscle-saving food, you'll also discover how much to eat for maximum benefits, what time of day is best for absorption, what foods to pair it with for even better results, and why most people are unknowingly sabotaging their muscle health, even if they eat healthy. This is the moment that could change the way you age. You don't have to accept muscle loss as inevitable. You don't have to become dependent on others, and you certainly don't need to spend hundreds on fancy supplements. Sometimes, the most powerful medicine is sitting right in your kitchen, just waiting to be rediscovered. Let's take a closer look at what the research actually says, because this isn't based on wellness trends or social media hype. This is real, clinical science. A team of geriatric researchers at the Harvard Medical School recently concluded a multi-phase study analyzing how muscle tissue responds to different protein sources in adults over 65. Their findings? The group consuming this specific food showed not only better muscle retention, but actual muscle regeneration, and all of it without the use of any performance enhancers or pharmaceutical intervention. That's right, muscle regrowth, not just prevention, reversal. But Harvard isn't the only institution validating this discovery. The Mayo Clinic and McMaster University have each conducted independent trials supporting the same conclusion. This food contains a unique profile of essential amino acids and micronutrients that mimic the effects of resistance exercise at the cellular level. Here's what makes it so powerful. As we age, our muscles become resistant to typical protein signals. This condition, known as anabolic resistance, means that even when you eat well, Your body doesn't build or repair muscle efficiently. The answer isn't just to eat more protein, but to eat the right protein. This particular food is rich in leucine, a branched-chain amino acid that directly activates mTOR, an intracellular pathway that triggers muscle protein synthesis. Leucine acts like a switch, turning on your body's muscle-building engine. Additionally, the food delivers high doses of bioavailable vitamin D, which not only improves calcium absorption, but enhances muscle contraction. For aging adults who often suffer from low vitamin D levels, this alone is a game changer. It's also a natural source of creatine, a compound most associated with athletes, but incredibly important for older adults. Creatine helps regenerate ATP, your muscle's primary energy source, improving strength and endurance during daily activities. And here's something else that matters: absorption. Unlike plant-based proteins, which can be harder for aging digestive systems to break down, this food is highly digestible, making it ideal for seniors with decreased appetite or gut sensitivity. Even more, a study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 800 adults between ages 60 and 85 for 5 years. Those who included this food in their diet at least 3 times per week showed 42% less loss in grip strength, 36% fewer falls, 31% improvement in walking speed. These aren't small numbers. These are life-changing differences. So when your doctor says, "Eat more protein," this is exactly the type they mean. Not just quantity, but quality. And that's what makes this food so vital in the fight against muscle loss. Coming up next, we'll reveal exactly what this food is, where to find it, how to prepare it, and how much you need to get these clinically backed results. Stay with me. It's time to reclaim your strength. Before we dive into the final part of this video, I want to take a moment to ask you something important. If this video has helped you learn something new, if you're starting to think differently about aging, muscle health, and what's possible for your future, then please do me and yourself a favor. Click the like button. It tells YouTube this content matters. Subscribe to the channel for more doctor-backed, easy-to-follow health guidance, and tap the notification bell so you're the first to know when we post something that could help you live stronger, longer. Every week, we publish new videos designed for people just like you, smart, curious, and ready to take control of their health with simple, science-based strategies. And don't just watch, join the conversation. Let us know in the comments. Have you experienced signs of muscle loss? What changes have you made to your diet? Which foods have helped you feel stronger or more energized? Your story might inspire someone else in this amazing community. We read every single comment and we respond too. Because here at Simply Health, this isn't just a channel. It's a family of people committed to living well at every age. Also, be sure to check the description below. We've included a link to a free guide on 5 foods that help rebuild muscle. After 60. It's packed with practical advice, recipes, and insights from top doctors and nutritionists. Aging doesn't have to mean losing independence. You've already taken the most important first step: learning. Now, let's keep that momentum going. The next step? Action. So go ahead, like, subscribe, comment. It's a small click, but it could make a big difference in how you age. And now, let's get into the countdown, because it's finally time to reveal the 10 best foods that help fight muscle loss and keep you strong, starting today. All right, this is the moment you've been waiting for. We're about to dive into the top 10 foods that leading doctors and clinical researchers recommend for fighting muscle loss and preserving strength as we age. These aren't just high-protein foods. These are foods that have been specifically shown to help older adults build and preserve lean muscle mass, improve balance, coordination, and mobility, boost energy and recovery, reduce inflammation, and support healthy aging. These foods were chosen based on decades of research in nutrition science, clinical trials with older adults, and the latest findings in muscle biology. Some of them might surprise you. Others you might already enjoy, but not realize how powerful they actually are for your muscles. And don't worry, we'll break down exactly why each food works, what nutrients it provides, and how to get the most out of it with simple tips. So get ready. Starting at number 10, we'll work our way down to the one food that's making waves in medical journals, surprising doctors, and giving hope to millions of older adults around the world. And remember, don't just watch. Take notes. Try adding one or two of these into your meals this week and see how your body responds. Small changes can lead to big results over time. Let's begin the countdown. 10. Greek yogurt. Thick, creamy, and packed with protein, Greek yogurt is more than a breakfast food. It's a muscle-building powerhouse. With 15 to 20 grams of high-quality protein per serving, it supports muscle repair and offers a slow release of amino acids, especially helpful overnight. Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium and vitamin D, essential for muscle contraction and bone support. Plus, its probiotics help maintain a healthy gut, which is key for nutrient absorption. Choose plain, full-fat Greek yogurt with no added sugars. Add berries or a drizzle of honey for flavor. Try it before bed to protect your muscles during sleep, when breakdown risk is highest. Next up, 9. Lean beef. This one might seem obvious, but there's more to it than meets the eye. 8. Fatty fish salmon, mackerel, sardines. Coming in at number 8, we have fatty fish, nature's anti-inflammatory secret weapon. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines aren't just excellent sources of protein. They're also loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These compounds help reduce the chronic, low-grade inflammation that can weaken muscle tissue over time. But the benefits don't stop there. Omega-3s enhance muscle sensitivity to protein, meaning your body can make better use of the nutrients you eat. They also improve blood flow to muscle tissue, helping with recovery and repair. Aim for 2 servings per week. If cooking fish feels like a hassle, consider a high-quality fish oil supplement. Just make sure it's third-party tested and contains both EPA and DHA. 7. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds. Nuts and seeds earn their place on this list for their powerful combination of plant-based protein, healthy fats, and essential minerals. Almonds provide magnesium, a mineral many older adults are deficient in, and one that's essential for muscle contraction and energy production. Walnuts offer a plant-based omega-3 called ALA, which helps reduce inflammation. Pumpkin seeds are high in zinc, which supports testosterone levels, a key hormone in muscle maintenance. While not as protein-rich as meat or dairy, nuts and seeds make a great snack or topping. Stick to a small handful per day, about 1 to 2 ounces, and opt for unsalted versions if you're watching sodium intake. 6. Eggs. Next up, eggs. One of the most complete, affordable, and versatile protein sources available. Eggs contain all 9 essential amino acids, making them a complete protein. They're especially rich in leucine, the amino acid that stimulates muscle protein synthesis. This is particularly important for older adults whose muscles are less responsive to growth signals. And don't skip the yolk. That's where you'll find vitamin D, healthy fats, and about half the protein. Contrary to outdated beliefs, moderate egg consumption is not linked to increased heart disease risk for most people. For best results, include 1 to 2 eggs in your breakfast or as a snack, boiled, scrambled, or poached. They're easy to prepare and digest. Next, we'll crack the top 5. And trust me, number 3 is going to surprise you. 5. Beans and legumes. Lentils, chickpeas, black beans. Don't underestimate the power of humble beans. While they may not be the first food you associate with muscle health, beans and legumes are loaded with fiber, plant-based protein, and resistant starch. Each cup of cooked beans offers about 15 grams of protein, but their real strength lies in their impact on gut health. A healthy gut improves nutrient absorption, supports immune function, and reduces systemic inflammation, all crucial for protecting muscle tissue. Lentils and chickpeas are also high in iron, magnesium, and potassium, key minerals involved in muscle contraction and oxygen delivery. Start with 3 to 4 servings per week. If you're new to legumes, rinse canned options thoroughly and introduce them slowly to prevent digestive discomfort. 4. Extra virgin olive oil. While not a protein source, extra virgin olive oil makes the list for its powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Rich in oleocanthal, olive oil reduces the muscle-degrading inflammation that accelerates sarcopenia. It also supports insulin sensitivity, helping muscles absorb and utilize nutrients more effectively. Studies from the Mediterranean region show that seniors who use olive oil daily maintain better strength, balance, and mobility. Drizzle 1 to 2 tablespoons daily on cooked veggies, salads, or lean protein. Store it in a dark, cool place to preserve its properties. 3. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries. Surprised? You're not alone. Berries aren't just for dessert, they're muscle defenders. Loaded with antioxidants like anthocyanins, berries help reduce oxidative damage to muscle cells and improve mitochondrial health, the energy factories inside your cells. They also enhance blood flow and reduce chronic inflammation. Include 1/2 to 1 cup per day with yogurt, smoothies, or oatmeal. 2. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard. These greens are rich in nitrates, which convert to nitric oxide and improve circulation. Better blood flow means better nutrient delivery to your muscles. They also contain magnesium, calcium, and potassium, essential for muscle contractions. And vitamin K? It's crucial for protein metabolism and maintaining muscle mass. Add 2 cups daily to soups, salads, or sautéed dishes. 1. Whey protein. And finally, number 1 on our list, whey protein. Whey is unmatched when it comes to muscle preservation in older adults. It's fast-digesting, rich in leucine, and loaded with bioactive peptides that support blood flow, reduce inflammation, and boost insulin sensitivity. A landmark study showed that seniors supplementing with 20 to 30 grams of whey daily improved strength, balance, and muscle mass, even without exercising. For best results, take it post-workout or between meals. That wraps up our countdown. Let's close with a few tips on how to apply this into your life, easily and effectively. So, there you have it. 10 powerful, science-backed foods that can help you fight muscle loss, support strength, and age with confidence. Whether you're just starting to think about your long-term health, or you've already noticed changes in your mobility, the message is clear. What you eat matters more than ever. And the best part? These aren't exotic or expensive superfoods. They're real, everyday ingredients that are easy to find and simple to prepare. From whey protein to berries, olive oil to leafy greens, you now have a roadmap for building muscle resilience from the inside out. But information alone doesn't build strength. Action does. Here's what I recommend. Pick 2 to 3 foods from this list and start including them in your weekly meals. Share this video with a friend or loved one who might benefit, and leave a comment below. Which food will you start with first? We love hearing your stories, your questions, and your progress. Let's grow stronger together. Aging is not the end of strength. It's the beginning of smarter living. So hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video, right here on Simply Health. Until then, stay strong, stay sharp, and stay well.